How is self-sabotage sneaking into your everyday life? I think that a lot of times we associate self-sabotage with these big moments in our lives, big decisions, big moves, power moves, right? Where when self-sabotage shows up, we choose to do something that doesn't align with our goals. We choose to do something out of fear, right? Oh, I refuse to take this action. I refuse to make this move because it's big and it's scary and I'm self-sabotaging. I just had this realization in the last week where self-sabotage is really showing up in your everyday life and sneaking in these very small ways. And especially in how you are interacting with other people and how you are interacting with yourself and your life experience. So how might self-sabotage be sneaking into your life in these everyday, small, seemingly insignificant moments? How is self-sabotage showing up? The question is, are you feeling sorry for yourself? Are you feeling sorry for yourself? The other day, I was pretty much observing somebody else that is in my life, and I had this moment. They were complaining about things, they were mad, they were upset, they were frustrated, they were complaining, they were, talking to other people in a certain way, they were talking to themselves a certain way, they were just basically experiencing everyday life with this complete attitude of displeasure, and just feeling sorry for themselves, right? It was, oh, I have to do this and nobody else does. I'm experiencing this and nobody else is. This is my life and nobody else's life looks like this, right? It was this, I feel so sorry for myself. Somebody else please feel sorry for me too, right? I want everybody else to feel bad for me. I want everybody else to cater to me, to feel bad for me, to understand my pain, to do something about the fact that I feel bad, or at least be frustrated with me, at least understand that my life is miserable. That was the third party view that I was getting of this person. This person was 100% feeling sorry for themselves, and they were taking it out on other people around them, and they were taking it out on just their life experience, right? They didn't expect better. They didn't pursue better. They didn't choose to have a better day, right? They didn't choose to experience life better. They were just going to continue feeling sorry for themselves. No matter what happened, no matter what good thing happened, no matter what was offered to them, they were going to continue feeling sorry for themselves. And so I was looking at that, and, on my drive home, I was just thinking about it, and I thought, that is so prominent. I've seen that in my own life, right? Where things aren't looking the way you want them to look, right? I want to make a change. I want something to look different, right? Oh, I want my YouTube channel to grow. Oh, I want this business thing to grow. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that, right? We want these certain things in our lives. And when we see other people experiencing that, or when we just don't have it yet, how do we respond? How are we responding to the fact that perhaps other people are succeeding in the way that you want to be succeeding, or nothing's working, right? It doesn't feel like anything's working. How are you responding? How are you responding? And I really sat with that. There's been a lot of moments in my life where I've felt this way, right? Oh, I want this dream of mine to work out. I want to make more money. I want to, succeed in this way. And then how am I communicating that to others? Well, I'm communicating that to others in this way where it's like, yeah, I work and I work and I work and I work so hard. I'm working so hard on my YouTube channel. And it just doesn't grow. It's just not working. It's just not taking off. I'm not doing this. This isn't working. This isn't working. It's just so slow. It's going so slow. All right. That's how I have communicated to other people. That's how I've talked to other people. That's how I've looked at my own life, where it's like, it doesn't matter what I do. This growth is just so slow. And I really looked at that, right? I looked at that and I looked at the interactions that I would have with people where I was behaving this way, where I was talking this way, where I was saying things that it was like, yeah, I feel sorry for myself. I feel sorry about my life situation. I really looked at that and I thought, Is that attracting the attention that I want or the success that I want? No. No. As a matter of fact, when I encounter people that are behaving that way, what does it automatically do? How do I automatically feel? Well, I'm repelled by them. What would happen is, like, if I hear somebody else talking like that, oh, this is going on, I feel bad for myself. That's just, nothing's working out for me. How do I feel, right? How do I feel? I automatically think, shut up. That's automatically what I think. Shut up. Right? And so then I applied that to myself. I looked at myself, and it's like, in the moments where I have felt sorry for myself, in the moments where I have looked at my life and felt sorry for myself, or when I've been talking to other people and felt sorry for myself, was the reaction that other people would have to me. But how would I react to that, right? How would I react? I'd be repelled. I would be repelled if I were to encounter myself behaving that way. I would be repelled by me. And so how self-sabotage can sneak into your life and really basically withhold those things that you desire to happen in your life, right? How self-sabotage shows up with this, feeling sorry for yourself. What happens is that it's like everything that could work out for you is repelled by you, right? Everything that could be working out for you, the opportunities that could be offered to you, the different paths that could be opened for you, the different, whatevers, they are not going to be open to you because they are repelled by you. You are repelling them when you are radiating this pity party. And so when I really looked at this, when I was really looking at this person that I encountered the other day and my own life, when I really looked at that and I thought, okay, so what's the opposite of this, right? Because obviously feeling sorry for myself is repelling things in my life. It is repelling people in my life. It is repelling opportunities in my life. It is repelling everything that I want to work out for me. It is repelling all of that away from me. That is what my self-pity and my feeling sorry for myself is getting me. What I want is repelled by me. So how do you basically reverse it? How do you fight that? How do you basically backpedal and retry, right? And so I really got to thinking about that, and it was like, okay, so where in my life have I sat and that people have been attracted to me and my energy and, just who I am, right? Not in any sort of, romantic way, just like people like to be around me. Why? Why are people attracted to me? When have those instances happened? Well, those instances have happened when I am able to show up and be content precisely where I am, right? Where I'm able to show up and make the most of a situation, be happy, have a good attitude, and simply like be nice to people and don't feel sorry for myself, right? And I thought about okay, so my job, right? I still go to a job a few days a week, and I looked at that and I thought, okay, so my coworkers, what about my presence is not repelling, basically. And I thought about it, and it was like, well, sure, I don't want to be there. Sure, I would love to be anywhere else, but I show up to work and I'm content with where I'm at, right? Yes, I want to be making more money. Yes, I want to be working for myself. Yes, I would rather be doing this, that, or the other thing. But I am able to show up to my job and do my work. I'm able to make the choice to say, you know what? I'm just going to be happy right here. I'm going to be content right here. I can have a good attitude. I can have a good time and enjoy myself, even though I would rather be doing something else. I'm content, right? Yes, I want to do something else, but I can show up and I can say, you know what? Life is okay. Life is okay. And I can enjoy myself right here, right now. I don't have to have, an Italian coastline villa in order to be happy. I don't have to have all of my dreams in place and in order and in my life in order for me to be happy. I can have a good attitude here. I can have contentment here. I can be grateful and have gratitude and be thankful right here, right? And so I looked at that and it was like, okay, so how can I apply that to other areas of my life? This contentment with, okay, you know what? No, this does not look precisely the way that I want it to look. No, I would really like my life to look a little bit different. I would like these things to work out for me. Absolutely. I think everybody has something in their life that's the case, right? I want better health. I want a better romantic life. I want whatever. So I looked at that and I thought, okay, so how can I apply that idea of let's not feel sorry for myself and let's be content? How can I apply it to that? Well, I can apply that to how I talk about my YouTube channel to other people, right? And my pursuit and my, just talking about my YouTube career to other people. Instead of saying, yeah, growth has been slow, it's really hard. Sometimes, people just hate on you for trying to make it work and, it's just blah, 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 right? Whine, 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 whine. Instead of doing that, what if I said, I love it. I love my YouTube channel. I love creating videos. I love, posting them and talking to other people about them. I love it. I've learned so much. I've learned so much about YouTube. I've learned so much about producing a video and so much about creating a thumbnail and SEO. And I've learned so much. And I've enjoyed it. And, I love creating and talking about these different topics. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. Yes, I would love it to be bigger. Yes, I would love my YouTube channel to be bigger, but when you just complain about the fact that it's not, people are automatically like, well, gee, why don't you just do something else? If you hate it so freaking much, why don't you just go do something else, right? That is automatically, that's my automatic. When I hear somebody complaining about something they're doing, I'm like, stop doing it. If you are so upset about this, just stop, please. Spare me. Do something else, please, because you're driving me crazy. How are you showing up? How are you showing up to conversations with other people? How are you showing up in just your life experience? How are you showing up in conversations with yourself, right? Are you thinking to yourself, man, I just wish it would get better. I wish it would get better. Things are just not working out for me. It's just blah, 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 right? Are you feeling sorry for yourself in conversations with yourself? Are you feeling sorry for yourself throughout your life? And this could be in the smallest ways, right? I just can't stop eating this. I just always mess up relationships. I just always do this. I just always do that, right? And I think that, this is obviously like a mindset shift. This is sort of an active shift, right? This is an active way to change how you think about your life. Instead of showing up and just complaining about your life, why don't you show up and say, you know what? I'm making the changes and I'm growing and I'm improving and I can be happy now. I can enjoy life now. Not because there's a specific and particular thing in my life. Not for any specific reason, right? I don't have to be content because of a specific reason. I can just be content because I'm alive. I can just be happy because I'm alive. I can enjoy life because I'm breathing. And so how are you showing up in your day-to-day life? How are you showing up and talking about your life and experiencing your life? How are you doing that? And how are you having other people experience you? Do other people look at you and think, man, she just enjoys life and she's just having the best time ever, and she just tries new things and loves it and she's always got a good attitude? Or do they look at you and think, gee, somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or I don't know why she keeps trying all this. I don't know why she doesn't just do this instead, because she just doesn't seem to be happy with anything she does. She's always complaining, she's always upset, and nothing's ever good enough for her. So how are you showing up? And what changes can you make to your life what changes can you make to how you're experiencing your life and talking about your life and feeling about your life? What changes can you make in order for you to be content and to stop feeling sorry for yourself? Because feeling sorry for yourself is a massive way that you might be self-sabotaging your life in everyday settings, in the everyday activity in the everyday feeling and setting of your life. If you are interested in learning more about self-sabotage, I have a few videos about self-sabotage here on my channel. So I have one about fighting self-sabotage with feminine energy, and then I also have one about self-sabotage versus self-validating and how you can fight self-sabotage with self-validation. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so glad you joined me today. I love you oh so very much. And until we meet again, so long.